Hello, first grade. Welcome to our story for Monday, April 27. You can hear the story sometime after main lesson today. We have some special friends here for this story, and it will be in Number Meadow. So we'll be looking at the story when I'm telling it a little bit too. A little different from some of the stories. Sweetness from the flowers, a candle from the bees, for our hearts a story, light and peace. Once upon a time, not very far away and not very long ago, lived Willow and Ollie with their family. And they had a beautiful backyard with trees and even a grandmother Earth and a Number Meadow. They didn't know that yet because they saw the bunnies hopping the other day, looking out their window. But today they found out. Willow ran outside and Ollie ran behind her. "Wait for me," said Ollie. He leaned over because his shoelace had become untied. "I have to tie my shoelace, Willow. Wait for me." But Willow was running ahead. "Oh," said Ollie, trying quickly to tie his shoelace so he wouldn't get left behind too much. And then Ollie heard Willow talking. "You make those?" he could hear Willow say. Quickly, Ollie got his shoelace tied and jumped up and ran towards the old pine tree where he heard Willow talking. And there was Grandmother Earth sitting on a mushroom and knitting. And she was knitting beautiful little green fruits, round just like the ones they had given her. "Oh," said Ollie. "Oh, you make them." And Grandmother Earth looked up at the children and smiled. "Yes," she said, "but I loved that you brought them back to me and helped me bring them to the other families that live here in the meadow." "Oh," said Willow and Ollie. "The meadow in our yard? That's just like our Number Meadow," said Ollie. Again, Grandmother Earth looked at the children and smiled. "Perhaps," she said. "But I do need your help again today," said Grandmother Earth. "There are some families in need of more of the green fruits for their food." "Oh," said Willow and Ollie, "we would love to help." "Well," said Grandmother Earth, "first we have some families. The squirrel family and the bird family and one of the gnome families needs some of the little green fruits today. They each need 5 of the little green fruits. How many do you think we have to get for them?" Well, that's just when one of the little bunnies scampered forward. "I can help, I can help, I can help, she said, hopping to and fro all over in front of the other families. This is what we can do, she said. Watch me, watch me. So little bunny hopped and counted out, starting at 0. Okay, here's the first 5 fruits that we need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Squirrel, you stand here, please. She went there so Squirrel could stand by the 5. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we are at 10. All right, that's easy enough. Birdie, come on over here. You're by 10. Grandmother Earth, we need 10 so far, said little bunny. Now Willow and Ollie both had their mouths open wide, astonished at little bunny's helpfulness, and that little bunny could talk. So little bird hopped over, right by the 10. Little bird did, and then Bunny started hopping again. Here, this is for the gnome family. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 15, Grandmother Earth. You will need 15. And little Bunny stepped out of the way while one of the gnome families came over to that part of the meadow. But little Bunny did a lippity-lip, small hippity-hop. I think I see something here, she said. I think I see a pattern. And she ran back to 0. Watch what happens, she said. I can do big, 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 big hops and count by 5s each time. Here we go. 5, 10, 15. Wow, those were good hops, said Ollie, looking at Bunny's big, strong legs that carried her so far. That was fun. And little Bunny hopped around through the meadow. And Willow and Ollie helped Grandmother Earth get the 15 little green fruits and give them to the squirrel family, 5, and 5 to the birdie family. There were 10 of the fruits gone now, and 5 to the gnome family. Now 15 fruits were gone, and off they went to their homes with their fruits. But a little time passed, and Willow and Ollie had gone in for a snack. They had raspberries. They were delicious, with some milk. They liked oat milk. It was thick and delicious, and they added a teeny bit of honey to it, although Willow liked maple syrup better with hers. And their mom liked them just plain with the milk. They were so sweet. Well, back out they came, and there was Grandmother Earth. And she said that more of the forest animals, in the meadow really, had come to her. This time, 4 families needed some more little green fruits, and they each needed 4. Okay, well, the 4 families were Squirrel. Can we guess why? Oh, Squirrel, he keeps losing things. And another gnome family. And Snail's family. And then we have this little gnome. We know that little gnome fairly well. He gets around, I suppose. So there are the 4 families: Squirrel, one of the meadow gnomes, Snail, and this gnome. Of course, Bunny hopped around very excited. She knew exactly what to do. Okay, Grandmother Earth, I'm going to help you count out 4 for each family. This is very fun, she said. And she counted. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Squirrel, here's yours. Please take care not to lose these this time. Grandmother Earth tried to hide a smile. So there, little Squirrel scampered to 4. Here I go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 8. He here we are. Grandmother Earth, we need 8 so far, said little Bunny. And the gnome family came over to the 8. Here we go again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 12, Grandmother Earth, 12. Snail, that's yours. Well, they waited, and they waited. Snails are quite slow. Oh, even little Bunny yawned. And this squirrel had quite a heavy house on its back, so it laid down. There we are. Oh, look at the squirrel made it. Whoops-a-daisies. I'll count the last 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 16, Grandmother Earth. 16 is how many you'll need. And the other gnome family went to that spot. So Grandmother Earth gathered the 16, and Willow and Ollie helped to pass them out to the families. And off they brought these little green fruits home to their different little houses in Number Meadow. And little Bunny said, "Wait a second. Wait, I forgot to show you something. I forgot to show you how I can do big hops and go to each 4. "Oh dear," said Squirrel and came back. "Oh, sure," said the gnome. Well, Snail was already making his way back, and before Snail got there, of course, the last gnome did, and they waited and waited and waited, and then Snail arrived. "Okay, here we go. Here we go. I'm ready with my big hops," said little Bunny. 4, 8, 12, 16, she said. "Whoa, those were big hops," she said. "I think I might need a little green fruit, Grandmother Earth, if it's okay, because I worked up a lot of energy there hopping." "Of course," said Grandmother Earth, and she gave a little green fruit to Bunny, who hopped away back to her burrow. Snail was already making his way back. And gnomes and Squirrel. And by the time the sun went down, Snail had made it home, safe and sound. Stars, moon, sun, now our story is done. May it rest in our hearts, and the light now shine from within. Have a lovely evening. Goodbye, first grade. Goodbye, everyone.